Hello, good afternoon, hello, good morning. Hello, and welcome to today's very special programme. You join us here outside this beautiful building where we found a very strange man dressed in very strange attire. Now, he's been bellowing all morning about saving the mill. I'm asked a few questions. What is this? Why is this? Who is this? And what is this? But more importantly, why is he bellowing? Well, hopefully we'll answer some of those questions on today's very special edition of Nothing Matters.
Just gonna flyer to save the mill? It's okay.
We meet some very peculiar people in this town. Some well-meaning, some not so well-meaning, and some meaning nothing at all.
Save the mill! Save the mill! Hello, could I interest you in a pamphlet to save our mill? Wondered if I could count on your support to save our mill. This is a magical mill in Melin Village, and they're trying to knock it down to build a car park on top of it. Save the mill! Our mill is beautiful, and the landlord's threatening to knock it down. Okay, not to worry. Have a nice day. Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen. Nice to meet you. Thumbs up to the camera. Safe.
Yes, safe indeed. Safe to say, that is, that I was utterly baffled by this man's existence and had no idea what on earth he was on about. Save the mill? What mill? It was time for me to find out.
Thanks for joining us today to talk.
It's all right.
So if you could start by telling us a bit about yourself.
Oh, what would you like to know?
What's your name?
Griff.
So it was Gruff. So whereabouts does thou reside in these lands?
Sorry?
Where you from, brother?
Oh, well. In a land far away, somewhere no one will find. Even if you're an astronaut or a sniffing canine, there's a magical village.
Where did he get a keyboard
with
from?
Occupants galore.
Gruff.
After 42 minutes and 37 seconds of listening to Griff give a rendition of Melin's debut album, The Mill on the Hill, from beginning to end, which was a bit weird, but not all that bad, I suppose, we agreed to call it a night and reconvene the following morning for a chat and, probably a Kit Kat.
Ask no questions.
Before we start, I've just got to ask, what the hell is that?
Oh, it's a model representation of our mill.
Yeah, but that's made by like a child or something, right? No. So, what brings you to this town?
Oh, so we played here a few years ago, and I wanted to come here to spread awareness about the mill because I understand it's a place that's really passionate about music. Is that right?
You're not wrong. So, tell us more about the mill and about yourself.
Okay.
We are the millers of the mill on the hill.
No. Let me rephrase that. Tell us more about yourself through the language and medium of words.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so as I said, my name's Griff. I'm one of the 6 millers of the mill on the hill, and we're otherwise known as Melin.
The Mill on the Hill is a magical mill that sits on top of a hill overlooking Melin Village. Many people think that flour is made inside a mill, but they're wrong. It's actually music. Our duty, therefore, as the 6 millers of the Mill on the Hill, is not to create flour, but songs. Every morning at the crack of dawn, we stroll to the top of the hill and enter our beloved mill. Inside, we produce songs and blast them out to the villagers of Melin Village and beyond.
That sounds lush.
Yes, but we received a letter the other day, a letter of eviction. The landlord has decided to kick us out and knock down the mill.
Why?
To build a car park on top of it.
That is nuts. Why would he do such a thing?
I've no idea. I'm told that he actually resides in these parts, so I'm hoping I can ask him for an explanation. All I have is a picture of him. For some reason, he seems to have a vendetta against music, and because of this, for years he's been on a spree knocking down mills to make room for car parks. You know you used to have mills in this town too, right?
You're joking.
No, I'm not. Come on, I'll show you. Oh, sorry mate, do you mind just grabbing the keys off me? All right, okay. Off we go then. Come on.
Griff was keen to show me examples of mills that had been destroyed in this town by Mr. Landlord, and so, to my sheer delight, we went for a stroll.
See this? This used to be a mill. Jerry Rafferty wrote Baker Street here, and now it's been turned into a car park.
A bit awkward, but I think this used to be a Londace or something like that.
Observing this strange man being so moved by the destruction of a mill reminded me about other buildings that serve similar purpose in this town that are also under threat. Come, dear miller, take my hand, for I have something to show you.
See that? Used to be a live music venue called Goody Who. That used to be a venue called 10 Feet Tall. Now it's a house for dolphins. See this? This used to be a live music venue called 4 Bars.
Yeah, we played here a few years ago. Can I pop in?
You could do, if you like soccer, because it's now a sports bar.
What? Why?
Beats me, but it seems like the landlord is not a fan of live music venues either. Dearest Miller, tell me what it is that you want.
Well, I'm hoping to gather as much support as possible to stop this mill from being knocked down. And I want to understand why the landlord is hell-bent on ridding the land of any music.
How?
How?
Exactly.
What?
What?
Oh, well, I was hoping you could help me.
Who? Me?
Well, you did tell me you were an investigative journalist.
Oh, yeah. I am a journalist. Yeah. I am a journalist. Yeah. I am a journalist. Yeah. I am a journalist.
Let's do this!
I felt a newfound purpose and a zest for life, and so onward we went on our quest to find this landlord.
You join us here outside this car park where once stood a mill. Indeed, a mill where Griff tells me George Michael wrote the song Careless Whisper. Careless Whisker. We're here to find the landlord. Is he going to be inside? There's only one way to find out. By going inside. Now. So you join us now inside the car park. All I can see is cars. All I can smell is piss.
Landlord, I come in peace. I just want to have a chat.
Honestly, it really does smell of piss. Just remind me, and the viewers of course, what and why are we doing here?
To get an explanation from the landlord. I mean, look at this place. How is this better than a beautiful musical mill? It stinks, it's dark, it's grotty. Imagine how George Michael would feel.
Well, exactly. I mean, I don't think he's here anyway, so... Oh, not again.
Landlord! Come back! Open the door! Quick!
Landlord!
Landlord! Show your face!
We just want to talk.
Leave our mill alone!
Ah. Piss.
Unfortunately, we were unsuccessful in finding Mr. Landlord. I was left troubled by questions that I wasn't able to ask him. I was tossing, I was turning, nigh throbbing at night. What would the best journalist in the world do in this situation? And then, it hit me. Speak to his mum and dad. Over to you, Rhodri.
Thanks, Rhodri. You join us here outside the house where the landlord grew up. Let's find out what the landlord was like as a child. Like going in for a talk with his mum and dad. Yep. So, tell us a little bit about the landlord's upbringing.
Well, as parents, we did try to give him the best of Welsh traditional upbringings. We did want to upbring him in the best possible Welsh way.
Well, going to the Ysgol Feithrin, which
Yes.
is the Welsh nursery school, and the Ysgol Sul.
Ysgol Sul, which is Sunday school, usually takes place on a Sunday.
And there's always a lot of singing, you see, and then that's very, very important for us, well, as you know, so.
Well, very, very important in our culture.
In our culture.
Singing is very important.
Because you know of the Eisteddfod, which is a big competition, festival. And that's all we wanted. Wasn't asking much. Just all we wanted for him was to be a national winner. You know, to sing as a solo.
A solo, yeah. On his own, as a soloist. And that's all we wanted.
But he never seemed to want to go singing, did he, back?
It became apparent that he was more interested in money.
And I don't know where that came from.
No, I don't either. We finally informed him. We managed to convince him that if he took part in the singing competition, there was prize money to be won, if he'd win.
But there we are. After years of perseverance, the big day came.
Well, there we have it. No wonder the landlord has such a vendetta against music. It all makes sense now. Oh, got text. Hey Brooksy, there's a gig on in town tonight. Do you fancy joining me? Gruff.
Truth be told, I'd never been to a music venue before. 'Twas not encouraged during my upbringing. I had no idea what to wear or how to behave, but I felt all warm inside that someone wanted to go to an actual gig with me. I went in with an open mind and an open heart, and golly good gosh was I in for a treat.
Thing I've learnt on this special edition of Nothing Matters, it's that music matters. Music has the power to change people's lives and inspire them to be creative and bring communities together. Car parks don't do that, they stink of piss. So go out there and support your local grassroots venue, because without them there'd be no live music. Can you imagine a world without music? Rubbish. I've been Rhodri Brooks, an investigative journalist for Nothing Matters. And for goodness sakes, Save the mill! Save the mill! Save the mill! Save the mill! Save the mill!